Facebook post from you where it was unclear. Do you support not having Spanish-speaking ballots?
I don't support taking an active position in any of that stuff. We've got a lot of work to do, and my response was, I will take care of business, and I'm going to go down there and take care of business in the proper way. We're not going to get into a bunch of hot-button fights. That's not what we're about. That's not what my office is about. What I think that we need to do is concentrate on those issues that we really need to do to make a successful transfer, and then going forward to serving the people. These hot-button issues, the towel popping and bomb throwing, that's for a bygone era. The Republican Party in Arkansas is actually moving forward and going to become leaders in the state government, taking a bigger leadership role. To do that, we need to actually move away from some of these hot-button type issues and move toward good governance, making sure that we're doing things in the proper way, in the proper order, and taking care of business from that standpoint.
I ask because it made it seem like you might support a strictly English-speaking ballot, and that's it. Do you support that?
No. The ballot is actually set up a certain way, and then we've got, and I mentioned earlier, elected politicians, their hands are expressly constrained, and the Secretary of State's office is constrained by various laws. And the thing about it is, the Secretary of State's office is not one to be an advocate one way or another. And when a legislator that has the authority to make changes like that moves forward and they want to try to make those changes, that's within their purview, because they're to move the legislation. I am to serve according to the law. What my opinion is, one way or another, matters very little. And where it does matter, it shouldn't be brought into certain topics like that right there.
The only reason I'm bringing it up is because on the Facebook, the person made it seem like voting information in languages other than English should be gone. Your response was, I fully intend to take care of that issue.
And that's exactly right. I keep it, and see, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the stuff that really matters to the state, to serve the people? Or are you talking about a hot-button issue that affects maybe 300-400 people? As a matter of fact, when I take office down there, I've already signed off on my name being put on certain materials as we roll forward. Materials that will be for Spanish-speaking people that will have my name on it for the next 4 years will already be ordered. It's not a thing I need to make a decision about, because those supplies at this point have already been ordered. If I change it, the next person is very likely to be in office before the supplies run out.
I'm just asking because I think those 300-400 Hispanic voters would care. Will you come down on one side or the other on that?
It makes no difference which side I come down on, and it's important that you guys understand that I should not be coming down on one side of that. The attorneys will handle what's right after the legislators take its place. It's not my job to determine what is legal and illegal. My job is actually to do what the law says.
The only reason I'm asking was because it was your Facebook post. That was your Facebook post, right?
My Facebook post was a response to a legislator that I felt like stepped beyond her authority and called me out in public on an issue that the Secretary of State's office does not have a right to actually get involved in. She asked me, I said, in these words, Donna, I fully intend to take care of the issue. That does not mean I fully intend to get rid of Spanish-speaking stuff, because like I told you, those materials are more than likely already printed and down the pipe. I'm not going to pull them out of where they're going. I don't have any intention to get in that fight, and it kind of angers me that the thing that we're talking about today about the Secretary of State's office is not the spirit of bipartisanship. We're not talking about the wonderful meshing that's actually occurred between the Democratic administration and an incoming Republican administration. Our administrations are actually in the process of transferring authority from one party to the next in a more smooth, streamlined manner than between Democratic administrations in the past. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a hot-button issue that makes people angry. Why can't we talk about the great things rather than everybody in the press want to talk about something that makes people angry rather than brings them together?
Well, we just listened to an hour of, bringing people together and bipartisanship.
That's right.
Because you're an elected official, I think it's appropriate to ask you which side of this particular topic you come down on, but you won't tell us either side?
It's not the role of the Secretary of State's office to come down on one side or the other. That's not my job. My job is to serve the people according to the law. If you want to pick a fight with somebody that actually can decide one way or another, I don't have that authority. And I will not undermine the voters of this state's future as far as being an administrator and a servant by getting involved in a hot button fight that is not mine to decide one way or the other.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm simply looking for clarification of your Facebook post.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
The clarification, I want to make it fully clear. Legislators that get involved in the Secretary of State's business and try to push me to make a decision on something that's not the Secretary of State's office will be informed. I intend to take care of my business, and I expect legislators to take care of their business.